Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Not So Wild Kingdom show here on the Squirrel Broadcasting Network, where every morning, almost every morning, I sit on my patio, drink coffee, and feed the squirrels. They've been slow arriving this morning, but they finally started coming around. I guess they stayed up late last night. That's Peanut, the little mouse there. He's the bravest little mouse. Peanut is Brave is his name. He comes in here and eats with the squirrels. Good morning, everybody. Now they're starting to come out and play. I think the squirrel stayed up late last night. Where'd you go, Peanut? Peanut came in, grabbed a nut, and ran. We have a little mouse that comes in with the squirrels. He's a brave little mouse. He's allowed to stick around so long as he eats the cockroaches. You know, down here in Florida, we've got cockroaches the size of ponies. He does his job. He eats the cockroaches. I tell him no more mice, though. You can't bring any friends here with you. It's Peanut the little mouse. Peanut is Brave is his name. His middle name is spelled I-Z-Z. We have 8 squirrels that come in here and eat in the morning. There's Peanut. There he went. He's fast. 8 squirrels that come in here and eat. Peanut is so fast. 2 squirrels out there in the yard chasing each other. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with the Squirrel Broadcasting Network with our morning show, The Not So Wild Kingdom. I think the squirrels went line dancing last night and got in late because they've been late coming here this morning. I didn't even see one squirrel until about 7:17 this morning. Hey, squirrels, Peanut's eating all the nuts. I don't think he's had time to eat them. I think he's taking them outside and hiding them like the squirrels. Morning, get there, boys and girls, guys and dolls, plus Peanut. I've got peanuts or almonds set up here. I've got almonds on the picnic table, on my patio table. I've got almonds in the feeder. This is the automatic feeder that I purchased to feed the squirrels on days I can't be here. Sitting here drinking my coffee. What cup do I have today? Script Summit Screenplay Contest winner. I write screenplays and novels and books. This is my children's book, Bobby and Friends. It's available on Amazon. Got a big bag of almonds here to feed our squirrel friends. Having my morning coffee, nectar of the gods. It's a beautiful morning here on the patio of the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. We're broadcasting from Central Florida. I just realized my fountains are running and they don't normally kick on till 9 o'clock. There goes Peanut. The pool man must have changed the timer. Good morning there. Good morning there. You're gonna be sneaky and hide behind the post. You're casting a long shadow there, my friend. Good morning, everyone. If you enjoy our show, you can double tap the screen. That's a like. That invites more people to join us. we just have a relaxing time in the morning, drinking coffee and watching the squirrels, feeding the squirrels. By the way, I've decided to start posting these morning live videos on our YouTube channel. The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree is our YouTube channel. And there are just a lot of people that don't get to watch our show because it's so early in the morning for them. I was talking to a young lady this weekend. I went to a wedding and she's from Washington State. Good morning. I don't have any nuts by my feet this morning. I need to get you some, don't I? You like to eat them off of the top of my shoe. Sorry. Now come on back. Oh, you found a nut over there? You found an almond over there? I was talking to a young lady from Washington State. She doesn't get to watch our live videos. She watches our YouTube or our TikTok posts. So I had the idea that I would start posting these lives in their entirety on our YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. And then people all over the country and all over the world can watch them at their leisure. Sort of like a podcast, you know? They can watch it later. Looking for an almond? You were kind of slow coming in this morning. Peanut, the mouse, has picked up all the almonds over there by your screen, by the hole in the screen. There's a hole in the screen over there, and Peanut, the mouse, has been coming in. Oh, you're zooming in here. Where'd you go? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Morning, Tim. Thanks for the likes. Just double tap the screen as a like. It invites more people. The squirrels stayed out late last night. They went line dancing. They're a little slow getting started this morning. I've got almonds up on the picnic table. I've got almonds in the feeder. Got my Ring camera there. Looks like the squirrels have knocked it over at an angle. We are in Florida. We're doing good. Hello, East Tennessee. You're sitting on the porch watching your squirrels? Well, there's a squirrel there. Hello there. East Tennessee, are you gonna have some nice weather? Starting to warm up around the country. I was in Atlanta this weekend. It was a little bit chilly, but it was nice. I purchased this automatic feeder to feed the squirrels. Set the time and the quantity. I had it set to feed them twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon. And they ate a hole in the top. They ate a hole in the top and got in and ate all the nuts. So I've got to make a metal cover or some kind of a cover to cover that thing so they can't get into it. 80 today. It's a beautiful morning. Don't you love those nice, cool mornings on the way to a warm day? Lost your leg. I'm sorry that you're able to go for a walk this morning. That's wonderful. Hello there, Georgia. I posted a video yesterday of the the squirrels chewing into that. It didn't take them long at all. Mice might have also got in there too, but I have my Ring camera and I checked on it and they kept chewing and until they finally ate a hole in it. I got a video of them chewing the hole and crawling down in it. There's Peanut the mouse. It's the bravest little mouse. I've never known a mouse who would come out in the daytime. He comes out here when the squirrels eat. He's something else. Comes out in the morning and the evening. I guess he says, I sleep at night. My cameraman's not doing a very good job this morning. I'm the host, the cameraman, and the janitor for the Bobby Squirrel Network, or for the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. This network is, this TikTok is named after Robert Squirrel. Robert is the start of all this. I found Robert, I call him Bobby. He calls me Food Source. I found Bobby on my driveway as a newborn, and I raised him and released him in my backyard. And Bobby had 4 youngsters, and then I adopted 2 more. Bobby has a mate, Barbara Ann, so we now have 8 squirrels that come in here and eat. We've got 2 other squirrels that are nocturnal. They're flying squirrels. The flying squirrels are Wilbur and Orville, named after the Wright brothers, of course. Got my picnic table there, got some fresh water. Got some nuts in the feeder. And we just sit here and drink coffee and feed the squirrels, discuss the world events. You know, the important events. Like, has there been any funding for squirrel food? Things like that. The shortage of sunflower seeds. Things that are relevant to squirrels. Nothing controversial on the Bobby Squirrel Show. On the Not So Wild Kingdom. Good morning, Rowdy. Zook VT. Is that Zook Vermont? Hello, everybody. This is Ron with the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. This is our children's book. It's got 10 short stories. Bedtime story length. Zook, Aberdeen, Washington. Washington State. Good night. It's, 3 in the morning there? 3:30? $4:30. 4:30 in the morning in Washington State. Better put some more almonds out. Good morning, everybody. All over the world. We have people all over the world. We have a lot of viewers from the UK, and Australia and Canada that join us. It's afternoon in Europe. Oh, I have a sip of my coffee. Script Summit Screenplay Contest, a winner. I write screenplays for a hobby and books and novels and things like that. Hello, Canada. Squirrel friends for life. Yeah. My friendship with squirrels started almost 2 years ago. I've always kind of enjoyed watching them, but I didn't get up close and personal till I found Bobby on my driveway. He was a newborn, and I raised him and released him. And he lives in my backyard, and along with all of his offspring. I moved too quickly and spooked that one. If I spin the camera too fast, it scares them. But if I move it slowly, sometimes I miss the action. Bobby and Friends is our children's book. It's written at a 3rd grade level. I had help with the big words. It's got 10 short stories, lots of illustrations. Children 11 and under should love it. Maybe even middle school, but mostly children's book. Slovenia. Hello, Slovenia. Welcome. This is our feeder. Automatic feeder and picnic table. Got a doorbell camera there in the back. The squirrels, I can watch the squirrels. It's not only got a motion sensor, it's got night vision. I can watch them at night. Yeah, it's got big words like it and the. But we have steady sales of our book. This also has a companion coloring book that goes with it. You can order a companion coloring book. You have feeders too? We have feeders out on the trees. We have 2 oak trees, and we have a squirrel feeder on each one. We fill with sunflower seeds. We go through about 35 pounds of sunflower seeds a month and about $5 worth of almonds a day. Sometimes people have compassion for me and they contribute to the Bobby's Cash App. $ Bobby Squirrel. It's on our profile page. We don't solicit any funds, but some people like to help feed the squirrels, so they threw us a $5 bill or $10 once in a while. Help buy some almonds. Got a hole over there I never repair because that's where they come and go. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of the extremely handsome host of the Not So Wild Kingdom show here. Squirrel Friends for Life. Your dedicated squirrel feeders. He proposed at our favorite squirrel feeding place. Very nice. Well, the squirrels are fun to watch. Squirrels are rodents, like mice and rabbits, chinchillas, guinea pigs. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a squirrel down here. He zoomed in and out before I could get to him. A rodent, by definition, is a mammal that has front teeth and incisors that never stop growing. They have to chew on things and gnaw on things. To keep their teeth worn down. And if they don't do that, then they have to get their teeth clipped. Sort of like fingernails. Their front teeth never stop growing. That's why they chew constantly. Hello, Stephanie. Raymond and Sydney. Hello, good morning, everybody. From all over the world. Tell us where you're from. Sounds like waterfalls. The fountains are running in the background, nice and peaceful. Holy smokes. There's 3 of them out there chasing each other. Round and round and round they go. Where they stop, nobody knows. What are you squirrels doing out there this morning? There's Batman. Batman likes to hang upside down. Ever since I let him watch a Batman movie, he hangs upside down when he eats. Or sometimes he just hangs around upside down. And if you come up and listen closely, you can hear him say, "I'm Batman." Have an almond. Have 2. Shove a third one in your mouth. Gonna go out there and hide them? Get one out there sitting in the yard. Wonder what he's doing. What are you doing out there? Yeah, it's nice and relaxing. Have your coffee and have my coffee and listen to the fountains. How many books have I published? I've published 3. I've 3 that are on Amazon. I have one that my literary agent has that has not been published yet. Excuse me. I've got 3 on Amazon. One is called Riddles, The Hunt for Dillinger's Loot. And it's geared more for high school to adults. Or for adults, it's a really fun book. It's sort of like the movie Goonies. And then I've got that same version of that book that's been, I adapted it to a middle school age, and it's called Pickle. What a Pickle, Mr. Dill. What a Pickle, Mr. Dill. And then I've got this book, Bobby and Friends. And that doesn't count the coloring books. I've got 2 coloring books. This Bobby and Friends has a companion coloring book. And then I've got another coloring book called The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. Stephanie's got them all now. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm working on another book about Bobby. It's a full-length chapter book. Chapter book means it's a story that is broken into chapters. One long story broken into chapters. And I've had to set it aside because I'm working on another project. I wrote a film 2 years ago. I've written a number of films that have done very well in contests, screenplay contests. And I wrote a film for a producer-director 2 years ago, and COVID hit. It got put on pause. I got a squirrel down there running around. And he called and he wants to film that this September. And I've been busy doing the rewrites. It's a major rewrite. Oh, really? You lived in Astoria where Goonies was filmed? Goonies. I love Goonies. So I'm rewriting this. It's untitled. Originally, the film was titled Fleedom, F-L-E-E-D-O-M, Fleedom. No, I was not involved in Goonies production. But we are doing a major rewrite on this film. Basically, we got the same cast and the same location, and everything else has changed. It's a major rewrite. So we're trying our best to get it all together so that they can film it this fall. He's sitting up there. The squirrels are all running. There's a dog on a leash coming by, and they're heading for the trees. Hey guys, he's on a leash. Look at him hiding right there. Got one sitting there. See his bushy little tail? They talk with their tails. They chirp and bark, but they also flick their tails. I can interpret, I can understand squirrel, but I can't speak it because I don't have the big bushy tail. The bushy tail is sort of like a question mark or an exclamation point. What are you squirrels doing? See him flicking his tail? He said, let's play tag. You're it. You can spread the word. I have decided to post these videos, these morning lives, on our YouTube channel so that people in other time zones can watch them. I film this, record this in the mornings here in Central Florida on the Eastern time zone. Whenever the squirrels come out, normally around 7:15 in the morning, something like that. It's awful early for the West Coast, so yesterday I started the first one. I will be posting these lives in their entirety on the YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. Yeah, that's what that is. Down here in Florida, that's very common. They have a screen, what they call a pool enclosure. It's a screen that goes over the pool to keep the insects out, the mosquitoes and things. Someone asked me a while back if these squirrels have fleas. You'll see them stop and scratch once in a while. We are in Central Florida, and Bobby's the only one that lets me handle him, but I have a flea comb, and I comb him with that flea comb. I've never found a flea, and I finally figured out why. I talked to my pest control, and they spray our lawn for insects. So we don't have the fleas and ticks and critters in our grass that they would have out in the wild. I've got to plant some new plants. I've got 2 tall plants there. I don't even know what they're called. Stems, big long stems with ferns on the top, or big long leaves. And I got 2 over there that are gone. There's one dead fern hanging down. I got to clip it off. And the reason those are all dead is because Peanut, the mouse, clipped off all the ferns and carried them over and put them in the bottom of that heater to make a nest. That's how he made his home, and he killed my ferns. My pool man is happy about that because he didn't like those ferns hanging over the pool and falling in. So he told me to get some plants that do better on pools. He said not all plants should be near pools. So I've got to go looking for some different type of plants that don't shed, don't drop their leaves. I wanted to put cactus out there, but my wife didn't like that idea. Morning, Tammy. Mario Vincent, Tough 30. Welcome to our show. This is the Not So Wild Kingdom, where every morning I sit on my patio, I drink coffee, I cough, I feed the squirrels. I've got a little picnic table where they come up and eat. I've got water for them. Got a Ring camera here that detects motion when I'm not out here. It chimes on my phone, lets me know the squirrels have come. It also records the motion. I was gone last weekend. I purchased this squirrel feeder, and on my Ring camera, I watched them chew a hole in the top and get down and get all the nuts. And I've got that posted on our profile page. That's now posted on that was the last post I posted. If you go to our profile page, Robert Squirrel, you'll see that you'll watch the squirrels chew a hole in there and crawl in. I put 3 pounds of almonds in there on Friday morning, and Monday afternoon when I came back, it was empty. You can see all the little paw prints all over it. I've got to get some Windex or something and spray that, clean it. They climbed all over it, chewed a hole in it. I'm going to cure that. I'm going to make a cover of some sort. It needs a metal cover. Might go to a sheet metal shop, see if I can get a cover of some sort made. They chewed right through that plastic. They obviously could smell the almonds. Got a beautiful morning here in Central Florida. You can see the sun shining in. It's a nice, cool morning, up to a nice warm day. We are in Central Florida, not far from Disney, northwest of Disney. Squirrels were late arriving this morning. They went out last night line dancing. Got in late. They slept in. The squirrels slept in this morning. I haven't seen Bobby yet. Bobby is the patriarch of this tribe. He doesn't come around early in the mornings anymore. He comes around whenever he wants, usually in the afternoons. These are Robert T. Squirrel's children. Aren't you? Your daddy is Bobby. I will be posting this video on our YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree, in its entirety. I have decided to do that every morning for those that can't, those who can't watch us because it's too early in the morning where they're at. I was talking to a young lady from Washington State this weekend, and she says it's too early. 4:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning. Hawaii, I think, is 2:30 in the morning. Has another squirrel come in that I thought was Bobby. Well, yes, at first glance, but after I look closer, then I can tell it's not Bobby. Bobby's pretty easily recognized because he's got a pug nose, a short nose. See that pointed nose on that one? We have Bobby and Barbara Ann, his mate. We have 4 youngsters: Jeepers, Creepers, Peepers, and Sneakers. And 2 adopted squirrels, Mikey and Milo. We adopted them when they were 6 weeks old and released them, and they live here in the backyard. This is Milo right here. Mikey's a little bit larger. Mikey, when Bobby's not around, Mikey's the dominant squirrel. That's Peepers. Peepers is the bottom of the pecking order among the squirrels, but she's not afraid of me. The other squirrels chase her off. Well, we got a bunch of them in here right now. Got 3 right there. Whoa, don't fight. Like I say, they have a pecking order. It's a faux pas to try to eat while the more dominant squirrel is eating. Come on up. Yeah, you can come up here and get a nut. Where do I stand in the pecking order? I'm the janitor. I am the janitor, the cameraman, and the host of the Not So Wild Kingdom. Boy, we got a bunch of them in here this morning. Yeah, got one there, one sitting on the chair, one coming up, one on the floor. Got another one over here. Man, oh man, how many's in here right now? Lots of squirrels in here right now. Someone's got to sweep up after these squirrels. They don't help at all. Do they mess around my pool? They do run all around the pool. They run all around it. And I keep floaties in there. See those surfboards, those styrofoam surfboards. in case they fall in. Squirrels can swim, but they sometimes drown because they can't get out, because the ceramic tile on the edge is too slick for them to get out. So I just put those floaties in there so that if they fall in, they'll have something to get up on top of. One on the chair, one under the chair. Ooh, I just had one zoom in under my chair and grab a nut and leave. One over there kind of trying to decide whether to come in or not. Good morning, Christina. Hello, everybody. I've got a lot of work to do today on rewriting the film that we're making. It's a hobby that's turned into a second career for me. This is our children's book, Bobby and Friends. It's available on Amazon if you know a little child that has a birthday coming up. That's a good gift. Just go on Amazon, order it, boom, it's delivered to you or directly to them. Birthday gift is purchased. You don't even have to go to the store. This is about Bobby and all his friends in the backyard. It's got lots of pencil illustrations inside to keep their attention. They'll love the little stories. There's 10 short stories in there. Takes about 10 minutes to read them. That's also available on Audible. You can purchase that and just let the children listen to it. They go to put them to bed and just let them listen to the story. I'll read to them. What are you doing up there, little squirrel? Are you reading the back of the book like I read the back of the cereal box? Got one on that chair, one on that chair. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron. I'm the host of the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Host of our show this morning, The Not So Wild Kingdom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. They're zooming all over the place. I'm the host, the cameraman, and the janitor for the Not So Wild Kingdom show. Yeah. That one took two and is having trouble carrying it. Keeps dropping one. Kept dropping one. Oh, we got a bunch of squirrels in here now. One on the picnic table. One on that chair. One on that chair over there. You see his little fluffy tail sticking up. Morning. Toy Rab. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Here on the patio of the Squirrel Broadcasting Network, where we are broadcasting the Not So Wild Kingdom show. Well, thank you for that order, Loria. Loria 78. Thank you for that order. Yeah, they'll love it. You'll love it. Excuse me. I'm working on a screenplay of an animated film for Bobby and Friends, but everything's on hold now because I'm working on a film that we will film this fall. Working on a screenplay that the producer directors are going to film in the fall. I'm writing it. As far as the animation, I'm writing it as a novel, as a storybook, as a chapter book, which is one long story broken into chapters, with the intent to break it into, or to adapt it to a screenplay. Get writing the story first and then adapting it to a screenplay. But I had to put it down and work on this other project because they're going to film it in the fall. I wrote the film 2 years ago, and because of COVID, they put it on hold. And now they want to film it, but it's a major rewrite. So I'm trying to get that ready for them so they can film it. They've called and asked if I can come to Cape Cod this July to help with the casting and the location work. We are in Central Florida. Hello, Jake from Ontario. I don't have a name on the other things I'm working on. The movie that I am rewriting was originally called Fleedom, but that's not they're going to change the name. And the other book, I haven't decided on a title for it yet, but the squirrels are trying to defeat the wicked hawk. And in the movie business, they say, well, the way to describe a book, you say, well, it's like this. It's like Castaways, or it's like The Best Years of Our Lives, or, Cape Cod is in Massachusetts. And so this chapter book I'm writing would be similar to A Bug's Life, in that, the grasshoppers are the villains. Well, the hawk in my story is a villain. But I've had to put that down to work on other things. I want to get this rewrite done on this movie so I can get back to Bobby's book. Lots of activity here at the Squirrel Broadcasting Network this morning. Do I need to put out some more almonds for you? Huh? Did you find an almond? Oh, there's some almonds left in there. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. I will be posting this video in its entirety on the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. For those that can't watch it early in the morning, because it's too early on the West Coast, chasing each other. Chase, chase, chase. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Good morning, everybody. This is Ron with the Squirrel Broadcasting Network, broadcasting our show, The Not So Wild Kingdom, where early in the morning I sit in Florida, in Central Florida, and feed the squirrels. I drink my coffee, put out the almonds, and the squirrels come to eat on my patio. Do I need to put out some more almonds? They've eaten all the almonds off of my shoes. Some on my right foot. Come and get it. I've got a recording on that feeder. Before it dispenses food, it says, "Come and get it. Come and get it." Good morning, everyone. Teresa, hello. Do not be afraid of the extremely handsome host of the Bobby Squirrel Network, the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Good morning. You notice how squirrels have eyes on both sides of their head, and they can see almost all the way around them. They can see behind themselves. So that's why I'm convinced my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Tolles, was a squirrel. She could write on the chalkboard and watch me misbehave behind her. Hear that? Growling at each other. They say, stay away. I'm the dominant squirrel. Peepers was here once. Came here and ate by my shoe once and then took off. They chased her off. Hello, Mama Gets Down from Sacramento. Hello, silly, very silly. Morning, everybody. I'm going to post this video in its entirety on our YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. I've decided to start posting these morning live sessions for those that live on the West Coast, and it's too early for them to get up and watch. Hello, Lisa. Morning, everyone. Welcome to our show. There's Batman. Ever since I let him watch a Batman movie, he hangs upside down, pretends he's a vampire bat. If you get close, you can hear him say, "I'm Batman." Got one hiding behind that blue pot over there. Batman, you silly squirrel. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Not So Wild Kingdom show here on the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. Where I am the host, the cameraman, and the janitor. Do you think I should put some nuts on the picnic table for you? Well, this one here came zooming right in. So I'm not messing around. I'm just zooming in and zooming out. He said, I know what I want. I know where to get it. Thanks for those likes. You double tap the screen. That makes a like. Are there any nuts still in the feeder? I need to put some nuts out for you. Find one? Okay, good. Oh, there's still almonds in the feeder. We still have some almonds in the feeder, don't we? Lots of squirrels around this morning. This is our book, Bobby and Friends. It's available on Amazon. It's a storybook for children up to about 11 years old that love to have stories read to them. It's written at a 3rd grade level. I wrote it. My wife helped me with the big words. Put out fresh water every day. Hello. Come on up. A little bit nervous. There, you got it. Thank you for those likes. Double tap your screen, it makes a like, it invites more people. Good morning, I'm broadcasting from the back porch of the Squirrel Broadcasting Network, where every morning, or most mornings, we bring you the Not So Wild Kingdom show. I knew I'd get a shot of you grabbing that nut. Thanks for those likes. Appreciate it. It invites more people. The more likes we get, the more people that this algorithm invites. It's free. Just double tap the screen if you like what we do here. Yeah, I don't have any almonds on the welcome mat this morning. You have to come over here and get them. Goodness sakes, they're chasing each other over there. 2 squirrels chasing each other. Thank you for those likes. Thank you very much. What are you doing, flicking your tails at each other? Listen. He's barking. One there. One there. barking at each other. They growl and bark, chirp. Flick their tail. Yeah, I left for a long weekend, didn't I? Played Johnny Carson. Took a long weekend. Well, I've got them running all around me this morning. I don't know how many's in here right now, but a bunch. They're all around me. Got them on top of the table, on top of the chairs, down by my feet. Got one on the right, got one on the left. How many are in here? A bunch. A bunch is even more than a lot. Holy smokes. How many squirrels are here this morning? There's 3 hanging on the screen there. Did I move too fast and scare you? All your friends out there on the screen running around scaring you. There's Batman. Ever since I let him watch that Batman movie, he hangs upside down. There, you got it. You grabbed one. You grabbed an almond, didn't you? Got one there. Got another one coming down here. Take 2, they're free. Little pig. Have to put some more almonds out. Got to put more almonds out. I'm going a little long this morning because these squirrels are so active. Your kids were running late today? Yeah, these kids were running late this morning. I don't know why. I came out here this morning and swept a little bit and didn't see one squirrel until 7:17. Finally, one came out. I think they stayed out late last night. They went line dancing. There's one over there hanging on the screen. Here we got one coming in. I moved too fast, didn't I? I moved fast to get you some almonds and you all took off. Yeah, they went line dancing last night, stayed up late. Had trouble getting up this morning. Take 2, they're free. Yeah, that's your squirrel friends. Don't worry about it. They're just running on the screen, making a lot of noise. Lots of activity here this morning. That's an automatic feeder I bought. Bought that feeder to feed them on the days I can't be here. Put 3 pounds of almonds in there. And I had it set to dispense twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon, in the evening. Take 2. Yeah, they're free. These squirrels are getting big, and now they're getting big enough that they can take 2 or 3 at a time. Now look at him. He took 2 almonds, and he's able to hold on to both of them and eat them. How do you do that? You hold 2 almonds. But I bought this squirrel feeder. See all the little paw prints all over it? Put it out there. They weren't happy with being fed twice a day. And so they chewed a hole in the top there and just went inside and ate all the nuts. So I've got to come up with a cover for that, a metal cover. Yeah, these are healthy squirrels. We feed them almonds, lots of good omega-3 oils and calcium and lots of good food in there. Plus we also we have 2 squirrel feeders out on the tree, oak trees, and we feed them sunflower seeds. And if there's anyone who works for a feed company, I think someone should give us sunflower seeds. We'll mention your company if you give us sunflower seeds. I go through 35 pounds a month. A 35 or a 50-pound bag of sunflower seeds would be much appreciated. We feed the squirrels about 10 ounces of almonds a day. And I would accept almonds too. If some company would like to provide us with almonds, I'll mention your company now and then. I've been remiss in not promoting that and not trying to get someone to sponsor us. You know, a nice legitimate sponsor like an almond company or a sunflower company, seed company would be nice to help defray some of the expense. That's when business is good, when it's good for everybody. Help us out and help the squirrels out, help the company out. Yeah, hashtag Blue Diamond Almonds. That's it. Spread the word. We need a sponsor. We need a sponsor for the Not So Wild Kingdom show. You know, we have anywhere from 50 to 250 people at a time on here. But during this hour, we have anywhere from 2,500 to 10,000 people that join us. It's amazing when the show's over, I look at the number of people that have watched and how long they've watched, and we've had thousands of people that hop in for a few minutes, watch for a little while, anywhere from a minute or two to the full hour. 40 minutes, 20 minutes. So we have thousands of people that watch this every morning. When this is done, I will post it on our YouTube channel. Excuse me. The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree is the name of our YouTube channel. The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. I've decided to post these every day in their entirety so that people on the West Coast can watch. Good morning, everybody. For all our friends that hop in for a few minutes and watch while they have their morning coffee. You need to check the weather and then check the squirrels. Squirrel sitting there beside our doorbell camera. I was watching the squirrels this weekend while I was gone, and my video was vibrating. I was watching them on the doorbell camera, and so I knew there was a squirrel just like that. See him sitting there? See on that camera, you can just see the reflection jiggling around. He's making the camera jiggle, and that's what I was watching on the camera, that my video was jiggling. You saw Bobby and Barbara Ann at SeaWorld? Yeah, they went to SeaWorld yesterday. They were the 2 squirrels wearing the sunglasses. they try to go incognito, but I think it makes them more recognizable, actually. I could feel him down on my foot. I got one down here. He must have taken off. I felt him sitting on my foot. Yeah, they may be cruising on their motorcycles today. Bobby and Barbara Ann bought new motorcycles. They've been cruising around Florida like the old retired guys. There's, like Seinfeld said, when you retire, it's a law that you move to Florida. The old guys drive their motorcycles or they drive their sports cars that they couldn't afford when they were young. Or ride their bicycles. I would ride a bicycle, but I don't have the outfit. I don't have the helmet for it. Don't have me a spandex suit, colorful suit with a bicycle helmet. Lots of activity here on the back porch of the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. I finished my coffee. Won the Script Summit screenplay contest a few years ago, the year before last. Drinking from my major award. This is available on Amazon, Bobby and Friends. It's a good children's book. My screenplays have done well in screenplay contests and film festivals. Unfortunately, the COVID thing messed up a lot of film festivals, so they had to do them virtually, but I was able to attend one. They did some virtual. Take 3. Holy smokes. You got 3 in your mouth. You going to be able to keep them in your mouth? Going to go hide them? Holy smokes. You squirrels. These squirrels are getting big. They're able to shove 3 in their mouth at a time. Goodness sakes. Well, I will be posting this video in its entirety on our YouTube channel, The Squirrel Who Lives in the Big Oak Tree. And I'll also mention that we do have an Instagram page. Bobby T. Squirrel. Where'd you go? I see you over there. I saw you over there. There you are. Want everyone to know how much we appreciate you visiting our sites, our profiles page, and our lives. I've had my coffee. The squirrels have eaten almonds. We've had a good time, and it's time to end our show here at the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Goodbye, Brett. And we're going to sign off this morning from our show here at the Not So Wild Kingdom on the Squirrel Broadcasting Network. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And we will catch you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.